Hey guys, Wagwan. Welcome back to a great episode of the Bourbon Jamaican. Today you've got Brady the Great, yours truly. We've got something new. It's a fresh crack, something new, something we've never had, but you know, we're always open to try new things and see what's out there. You know, you never know what your palate might like one day or might not like the next.
Yep.
But this is something out of Memphis, Tennessee. Old Dominick Distillery, but I'll let Brady talk to you a little bit more about this one.
Yeah, so I know Bruzel did some picks with them, and he's done a lot of videos talking about their stuff. Always recommending it. I was in Myrtle Beach, back in July now.
Damn.
So it's been several months. Went to a local store and they had this on the shelf. So they don't even sell. They sell the small batch bourbon and small batch Tennessee whiskey, but those are both like 80 or 90 proof. Cash strength we don't get in Kentucky. So I saw it. It was $50 or $55. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Couldn't believe it's still been sitting on my shelf for 3 months. So figured we'd go ahead and crack it.
Yeah.
Quick story behind Old Dominick. Old Dominick started sourcing from MGP while they were aging their own stuff. So they do distill their own juice.
Nice.
Wow, what a tongue twister. This is their own juice. They started as Huling Station, if you've ever heard of that. It comes in a square bottle.
Yeah.
They're still on the shelf. They're discontinued now. So when their own juice hit 6 years, they discontinued Huling Station. So Huling Station is sourced MGP. Old Dominick is Old Dominick distilled juice. This is a 6-barrel blend. The barrel entry is 110 proof. It tells you right on the back of the label. I cheated. The mash bill is 52% corn, 44% rye, 4% malted barley. It's 123 proof. One other small tidbit, the master distiller is Alex Castle. She distilled everything for him for the last 6 years.
Nice.
Once this came out, she said, okay, I've done everything I wanted to at Old Dominick. Got hired by Augusta. So Augusta up here by us that does Old Route 8 and Buckner's 10, 13, 15, and 17 just hired her to start making stuff for them.
Nice.
So she's going to do the same thing with them. They've been sourcing and now she's going to start distilling for Augusta. So
very nice. I'm curious to see what they'll come out with next.
yeah, we'll find out in 8 years.
Only 8 years?
It's going to take 8 years, yes. They said they will not release anything younger than 8 years.
Nice.
And they just started distilling last month.
Wow. So 2020. So 20.
It'd be 2032.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a wait.
So, either way, I'm excited to try this one. I've been excited for the last 3 months. I just, for some reason, I hadn't opened it. So, let's dig in.
It's very oaky.
Citrus.
Dusty.
Yes, I get the dusty oak. I get orange peel immediately. But I definitely get that dusty oak.
I'm just getting oaky and dusty. I don't getting anything fruity or citrus.
I'm excited though. I'm always excited to try bourbon from a brand that makes their own stuff.
Yeah. It's kind of like surprisingly how New Riff was.
Mm-hmm.
How come I didn't get that fruit?
That is really interesting. That that's not at all what I expected.
No, the malt sticks out a little bit more than I expected it to.
It drinks more. I know it's 44% rye. I love high rye.
Yeah.
Like a 36% rye MGP bourbon. I like that. I didn't expect it to be this floral.
It's very floral.
So as soon as it hits my tongue, I get that orange peel. I get some cherries. It kind of reminds me of an old fashioned a little bit. Because I get that brown sugar kind of note too. And then like very quickly, it gets really, really herbal and floral. Like mint and floral, a little bit of dill. That's why I started laughing. But it only lasted like a second and then it went and then it got really, really oaky
Yes.
and malty and caramely. Like that is a roller coaster.
Yeah, I definitely get, like, for me, the sweetness, the floral, and the malt kind of sticks. The malt almost tricked me almost. It's almost like you were getting ready to get like a Scotch taste almost.
Yes.
It just pulls you back.
Yeah, because it was
with that
almost a little
oakiness.
charry
Yeah.
smoke too. So hear me out. I know this is really weird and off the wall, but we just did that barrel batch 36 before this. Take that and like a Prideful Goat rye, like a 95% MGP
I
rye.
could see that.
Because that citrus and herbal from like a Prideful Goat 95.5 rye MGP mixed with that fruity maltiness of that barrel we just had is this.
I could dig that.
And I love that. I'm not the biggest like herbal floral guy, but we just talked about this. I respect complexity. Like for this being 50, it was 50 or 55. Either way, for let's call it $55. Being this complex and having that long of a finish is a wow factor for me.
Yeah, I agree, because you definitely, like on the nose, I never got any sweetness, any floral.
The nose doesn't know justice.
And then the minute it hits your tongue, it's just like a big explosion. It's like your taste buds are all over the place. You're like trying to pinpoint, but at the same time, you just got that nice warm hug and finish.
Oh yeah.
And then you start to experience all the flavors and just the viscosity of it.
Yeah.
So it's something very interesting. Something I definitely would try again if I could get my hands on it. I definitely would buy me a bottle.
And that's another thing to think about too, since this is just a 6-barrel blend. If you found a cash strength Old Dominick that's not 123.08 proof like this one, it could taste completely different because the batch is so small. It's not like Rare Breed where every time it's going to taste the same because it's 300 barrels. You know what I mean? Which would also be cool. If I ever saw it again, I definitely would try it to see if that batch is different.
Yeah, it's definitely unique.
Yeah, that's wild. That's hard to wrap my head around.
Yeah. So definitely went out on a limb, but then you kind of find something that I think we'll absolutely enjoy in the months to come with winter. Winter right around the corner, definitely bourbon season.
Oh yeah.
Get that little bonfire going. It's all kind of sports on now, so we'll definitely be spending a lot of time with friends and family. And it's definitely, I think you can introduce this to a new bourbon drinker because they'll definitely get different flavors and different notes. Even if they don't like a lot of heat, the heat hits and it kind of mellows out, but it's still got a little bit of pepperness to it, like on the back end. Yeah.
I heard in a video once, it was the Mash and Drum. I don't remember who he said it. Maybe it was Nancy Fraley or the Master Distiller for Makers is what I want to think it was. But whoever it was, he said the way master distillers and blenders like to taste things is they'll make a blend and they'll taste it. I think he said 15 times over the course of 15 straight days, and they write down what they taste and compare the notes each day. And if the notes change through each day, it's a good blend.
Nice.
And this is something to me where you could 100% do that. Like it's hitting heavy spice and floral today, but tomorrow if I wake up on the other side of the bed or I eat something different than I ate today, I could go full malts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is so all over the place. This would be a really cool one to try like as it goes down the bottle.
See, I'm getting like just letting it marinate. Now I'm getting that dusty cellar kind of taste. But for some reason, that malt is sticking around. You get that nice,
100%.
good malt taste, but it's just so creamy.
Yes.
It's almost like
it's like a Dove chocolate.
Right. Or if you eat like if you have for dessert, you get like a butterscotch or something. You just get that warm, like real buttery kind of taste on the back end.
I think that's what it's evolved to for me. Rather than a dusty oak, I think it's turning into a butterscotch.
Yeah.
And like that third sip's nowhere, like the floralness got stronger on sip 2 more than 1, and on the third sip it got more malty and butterscotch than sip 2 was. The floral's on the back now.
Yeah. So
that's wild.
The maltiness is just sitting in. It's just I can't help it. I'm just tasting it through and through.
Right. Yeah.
But guys, if wherever you're watching from, if If you see this, I highly recommend copping it, giving it a shot. And if you've had it, tell us what you're tasting, what your nose is telling you, what your palate tasting is telling you. And if you're new to the channel, man, please subscribe, like, and share. Our goal is we're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of December. Subscription is 100% free. All it takes is a click of that notification bell and click it twice. That way you can see when we post new content and look out for new stuff. We're always about trying new things and kind of going outside the box and not just with the big names and all that stuff. There's all this stuff out there that people really do enjoy versus your, how would you say, your household names? Would you say it like it?
Yeah.
Like your household name bourbons. But just stepping outside the box and trying something, man, you never know. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and come back and see us.
Yep. Thanks, guys.